So much for joining me for another episode of Veronica's Moment, a healthy lifestyle for people over 50. I just wanted to come here very quickly today to share with you 4 tips on how to sustain a romantic relationship and how to be happy and flourish in your relationship. I know that these days people have a high expectation about their partner. They want their partner to look a certain way, make certain money, certain amount of money, and they want people to, you compare yourself to your friend's relationship or what is out there in the market, because it's very easy to find somebody, but it's not very easy to sustain that relationship because you are in competition with a lot of people surrounding you. You are comparing yourself to your friends, to your relatives. Sometimes it's not very healthy, and it's really damaging to your relationship. So today I want to share with you 4 tips on how to sustain a relationship that's going to be a long term. So number 1 is that when you're trying to find someone, try to find somebody who is interestingly different from you. You want the relationship to be interesting, but you also want to challenge yourself in certain way. So if you are similar in so many ways, like you do the same thing, you talk the same way, not talk the same way, but you do a lot of things in the same manner, you don't have a challenge. So therefore, relationship might be a little bit boring because everything is yes, 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 yes. No challenging, no interesting ideas. So it will turn to be boring, and therefore it might lose its spark. So try to find somebody who is different from you, not too much different, but different enough that you can connect and discuss things. That's number 1. Number 2 is the fact that you need to be honest in your relationship. I know there is a temptation of being discreet and not telling your partner what is going on, because, for example, for us women, you just wanted to feel like, I am going to go shopping and spend a certain amount of money, but I'm not going to tell him how much money I spend, right? Some of those things are very harmless, but I'm talking about serious stuff, like, if you wanted to do something for yourself and you don't want to tell your partner because you feel like they're going to be upset with you, that's not a good way to build a good relationship. You wanted to be honest and open, and if there's a disagreement, you wanted to have a dialogue to discuss those things so that you can overcome it and continue to be in a relationship rather than hide things and be secretive. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is attraction. Guys, when you are trying to get into a relationship or attract somebody, you always make an effort into looking good, smelling good, speaking in a certain way. You want to present your best so that you can be in a relationship with the person you want to be with. Somehow along the road, if you get in a relationship that you wanted, people tend to let themselves go, and they just feel like, oh, I don't have to dress up, or they don't make an effort. And with that, you're going to lose the attraction. Your partner is not going to be happy about this. They might not tell you, but they will feel it, like, I'm not attracted to her the way she was. I remember Judge Judy on one of her interviews. He said that she works out every day. Like, she goes and works out every day to maintain a certain weight. And the reason being is that she said, my husband loves me the way I am. So why would I lose that? I have to maintain it. So, your partner would appreciate if you are putting in an effort to make it so that you're not losing your spark, you're not losing your attraction. You are maintaining a certain level. Sometimes it's negotiable, because if you having kids, your weight might not be the same way. You have to negotiate things. Like, if, for people who are getting older, you might say, hey, I might not be able to work out every day. I will gain 2-3 pounds, but I try to maintain a certain weight. Okay. So that's number 3. Number 4, and the last one, is the fact that sexual connection is so vital to the relationship. If you are a couple and you're not having sex, something is wrong, because sexual attraction and sexual activity that you have is how you are bonding with your partner. So if you're not having sex, you're not bonding. Okay, so having sex is not like you have to wait until certain time. You have to make time for it. I know I'm saying this, I'm gonna get backlash on this, but I think you have to make time at least once a week and say, this is the time we're gonna have to connect sexually. We're gonna have sex, and you have to be honest and open about those things, because this is what happened in a relationship when you are not connecting sexually, and you get frustrated because things are getting on the way of having sex, and you're not communicating this thing to your partner. What is going to happen is you get frustrated. By the time you are connecting sexually, you're not really in the game, you're not in the play, you just, you know what I mean, you're not actively engaging in that sexual activity. So be mindful to make that a priority. At least once a week, have a sexual intercourse with your partner to build that bond and to build a strong connection. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for tuning into my channel again, and I hope to see you next time. Please don't hesitate to comment below, and if you are not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumb up when you so that you get a notification when I have a new video up. So I leave you with that, and till next time, have a great time.